Welcome! 3 sports nutrition tips everyone can do to optimize this unexpected off season. The first one is sleep. How does it help? Well, it affects your immune system. Let's strengthen those immune systems and keep us strong. It helps us grow. When you sleep is when you grow. Also, when you sleep is when you recover. Hopefully, you're doing some type of training at home. As young athletes, we need a minimum of 9 to 11 hours of sleep a night. Second is hydration. It helps detox us and wash down the virus. The more we hydrate, the more our kidneys have to flush out waste. Second, if for some chance we got the virus on our tongue and we can swallow it down into our tummy, the stomach acid kills the virus. It also helps build muscle. It does this by saying, hey, muscle cell. The brain says to the muscle cell, are you hydrated? And the muscle cell kicks back and says, yes. Then that's an optimal environment to build, recover, and repair muscle tissue. Next is body fat burning. Believe it or not, if we're well hydrated, it optimizes burning fat. It is also a joint protector. The more we hydrate, the more synovial fluid we have in our joints, which creates more lubrication. It also helps with recovery, same aspect. Helps get rid of the toxins and also helps get that water into the muscle cells so we can recover better. It affects energy, speed, power, strength, and concentration. From a sports aspect, if you're 1% dehydrated, your performance can decline up to 10 to 12%. Did you know that 66% of athletes go into competition or performance already 1% dehydrated? If you're thirsty, you're already 2 to 4% dehydrated. You're in trouble. You have to hold on by the hair of your chinny chin chin. Another interesting fact is if you're 2% dehydrated, your ability to track an object decreases by 20%. So what should we be aiming for a day? A minimum of half of our weight in fluid ounces a day if we have no medical issues. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that's 100 fluid ounces. Water, unsweetened iced teas, milks, nut milks are some examples of what counts towards this hydration success. Number 3 is limit the freebies. Freebies are cheats, are fun things to eat. They are things high in sugar and they're things high in saturated fat. My goal is you have up to 2 to 7 freebies a week or 1 to 2 meals a week or a couple of small things and 1 meal a week. It does matter what you eat. We want to minimize a lot of added sugar and a lot of saturated fat that is solid at room temperature. What is an example of a small freebie? For example, a bowl of Frosted Flakes or Captain Crunch, maybe some Pop-Tarts, or 6 Oreos, something like that. As far as the saturated fat goes, it's solid at room temperature. It looks like what's in those vials. Anything fried is a freebie. I'm not trying to pick on McDonald's. It could be Wendy's. It could be Cane's. It could be other items. Anything fried is a freebie. Why is this important? If we eat a lot of freebies, we're not eating all the other good stuff. And at this point in time, we really need to be maximizing vitamin A, E, C, and D. They all help our immune system. So which one are you? Hopefully you're the pyramid on the right-hand side, where you put nutrition, hydration, sleep, and recovery first. These are really crazy times. But you know what? Let's make lemonade out of lemons. This is the optimal time to get your nutrition in an optimal place. So when you get out of this time place, you are going to be way ahead of your competition. Now, if you would like to maximize high school or play in a college sport, you really need to work hard. Every year builds onto another year. How much have you put funds towards this nutrition piece? Most people spend no money towards it. They spend all their money on training, traveling, equipment, and tournaments. And to be quite honest, the sports nutrition piece should be the first thing that you spend your funds on. You want to look for a sports dietitian with expertise, and you want something customized to you. Everybody is different. on what's ideal. It is the bottom of the pyramid that builds everything up. Did you know a sports dietitian, it takes 7 to 9 years of schooling? I only needed calculus and physics to apply to med school. So many people don't go into it. You want to know why? Because it's science-based. It's medical-based. I am a medical professional. So you want to make sure you're working with a sports dietitian to get this information. And I do lots of science and testing. I wanted to share some of my results with some people. Due to time, I really can't talk a lot about these, but this was an athlete that I just starting working with this month. Or sorry, not this month, but a couple months ago. He's already increased the velocity on his pitching 3 miles per hour. And again, he was already doing all the training. It was the nutrition piece he said helped him. And that was from our meal plans that we customized from him. We can work with anybody, anywhere. You could be in Hawaii, you can be in the United Kingdom. That's the nice thing about us. We can get you started even in these times. This was a volleyball athlete. You can read this on your own, but needed more muscle mass. This was another volleyball athlete. Needed more muscle mass, needed to get leaner to maximize the outcome. Here is a young athlete in 12 years old, not eating enough. Look at their outcome. Everything that I'm showing you are things that we've done and worked with these athletes one-on-one. Again, we can always get started by phone. Get a meal plan customized to you to get started during these times. Here's my football player. He came to see us last year. Fast forward a year, he got a full ride Division I football scholarship. Now, how awesome is that? So as you can see, sports nutrition can enhance performance up to 15%. Sleep, hydration, and limit the freebies are the things you should be working on. Strive hard, set your goals, and optimize this time frame. If you feel it's appropriate, reach out to us now. Let us help you take advantage of these times and to beat your competition. This is Dawn Weatherwax with Sports Nutrition to Go. Have a great and healthy day.